What's up, guys? This is Heist, and today we're back again on the ES&DT in Railroder for our first 8-train session with the new Big Stupid, the Big Chungus. I'm going to be running that, and we started to try and figure out other jobs, and it all seems a little silly. So, why not, John Deere Boy? Why not take the take the 3? We're having the problem of all of the big power is on the east end of the railroad. So it's fine, but oh God, this thing is just too many drivers. It's fine.
We can run a transfer job, run a locomotive up from Dillsboro to Whittier, then John Deere Boy can pick it up there.
That's not a bad. Yeah, actually, that's probably a good idea because if he won't have too many cars until he gets to Whittier, probably. Anyways. So yeah, let's do that. Somebody run the 6 and take it down there. And yeah, we don't have a dispatcher today, so we've gone from we know what we're doing to now we're just gonna blow through all the signals. So
I have set it back to anarchy. Maybe. Hold on.
So I'm taking the 3 still and seeing what's to be taken back to interchange.
Yeah, take everything to interchange. You will be getting a friend. Oh Jesus! Well, that was fast.
I knew it was gonna happen.
Jersey is still in my house. Yes, by the way. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
We got like 10 seconds out.
We have been filming for 1 minute and 45 seconds, and well, I do have a lot of P-cups on my desk, thankfully. I had places to be, okay?
So what you're saying is that you can't blame anyone but yourself for browning the 8.
Really?
Yep, the 8. I mean, it was too shiny. You know, it was just a little too shiny. It needed a light weathering.
How bad is it? What's the
It's 84%. It's not so bad.
Okay.
No, that's fine.
That's like standard.
I was not the first person to Bennett tonight.
Well, there's a thumbnail. We've had the 8 for how long, and I've already put it in the dirt. It's fine. Sorry, the Ocho.
The Ocho. Less than 10 minutes and it's already
Less than 2 minutes. It's fine. This is a big chuchin. Big chuchin.
Where am I going?
Let's see. I need to let me copy paste these things so I can make sure that all the jobs are assigned and doing the thing. Okay, so let's see. John Deere Boy, I know for sure, is running the westbound with the 3. Eastbound, sorry.
You're westbound.
I'm westbound. Yes, I'm westbound in the 8. And then, did somebody take the Bandan? You're doing Pulpwood with the 282?
Yeah, I wanted to take the Mikado.
Okay.
I mean, it's basically Sumter Valley 19.
It is. So you're doing that. So who's left? Everyone else still needs a job, right?
I got
I've got the 6, guys.
You've got the 98. Is that the eastbound or westbound today?
Eastbound.
So you got the 442.
Yes.
Train 98, and that is going to be the eastbound, and it's going to be Westerner. What did you say, Nick?
I've got the 6.
You've got the 6. Lights to Whittier is what we said, and then help eastbound John Deere Boy, and that is Hovey. So we still need the paper mill switcher. We still need the westbound passenger train, and then the log baby is what is still open for the rest of you.
I don't know who's
open to either or.
I'll take whatever. I have no preference.
I'll take Silva.
Oh boy, logs to Whittier Sawmill.
Logs to Whittier Sawmill. It's always Scott. It's perfect.
Okay, I think there was something that like aggravated my OCD with it anyway. That I'm gonna. Yep.
Perfect.
Yell at Bandan.
And then the 460 for the paperboard is dark, which means that Corey, you're gonna run the westbound passenger train with the 5. It should be at Dillsboro.
Okay.
Your first job in Railroder. Run
do I
run
do
the
that?
fast passenger train.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Okay, so shift click the locomotive and it'll pull up the inspector, and it'll pull up the it should pull up the UI in the bottom left. Oh, I need to give you perms, don't I? That's part of the things. Hang on.
There's that, and how do I find this locomotive?
Press M to find where all the choo-choos are. It should be at Dillsboro, which is going to be at almost the very east end of the line. Yeah, it's in the Dillsboro Roundhouse. Then you can press Control-T on the map to teleport to it. Got a brand new engineer, and he's going to run Foamer's Bane.
Oh God!
We've given him the fastest locomotive on the railroad for his first assignment. It's fine.
Have mercy.
It's fine. You'll be fine. You'll do fine. We trust you. Sort of.
Who's controlling the 3 right now? No one's controlling the 3?
I guess not.
Okay, because it just suddenly stopped and then changed directions, and I was running it back to pick up a car at the junction site.
Oh, my interchange. Oh, baby. That's right, I gotta get to Robinson today. That's the mission. Get up to the coal mine with the 210-2 today.
Oh, that ought to be fun.
And hopefully get it done, in some amount of time that makes sense, because we're leaving early tomorrow morning to go to Cheyenne to go see the big thing, the large object. So let's see, that's all Whittier, that's all Robinson, that's all Appalachian. So that's like end of train stuff, although we can just drop that stuff there. And then the paperboard, well, the paperboard needs to be the very end of the train. The repair track cars are just in the middle. Why interchange?
Are you taking my log cars?
Why
I
are you
figured I'd
so
help you out, and I'll take some of them for you.
why are you so pain? I'm gonna
And
fly
at least
my
at least get the empty ones out where you can grab them.
But I was on the right end.
What the heck? Okay.
gonna get some oil in some of these. Some of these are not so oiled here. Oiling the Train Simulator, 1941.
I've
You
had
can
a
take
couple
these
of
ones.
interchange before where it's been
What?
like 22%.
What? No, stop! No, go take your pulpwood. You are messing. Get out of here. No, these are my cars. Go away.
There is a locomotive crew fist fight happening at Whittier between the two loggy boys.
Wow.
I'm trying to assist Scott, but he doesn't want assistance.
You are making it worse. You were
You've got to get over the railroad with those pulpwood cars so the paperboard switcher can switch him. So you should
fair.
just grab the pulpwood and go. Don't call an audible. So well, I guess this is the ES&DT. So calling audibles is kind of what's it's fine. We'll
All right, okay.
your investors are neutral about your performance. Your packing peanut payout remains the same.
You look up in the break room at the name at the employee of the month and remember who's got the most package
Fred Burger. There he is.
Fred
Are you getting
Burger,
a lot
yeah.
of slipping too?
Okay.
Or is it just me?
What are you doing?
I'm getting a lot of slipping. A lot of driver slippage.
You shouldn't get driver slippage. I don't think they've implemented that.
Yeah, I don't think so.
That might be a mod playing Goofy. Sometimes they do that, but...
Yeah, and I tried to reset here.
Okay, so I want to kick the Silva paperboard stuff all the way out. And then the Sleigh Mica, those cars... Having those near the... I don't... maybe at the... No, the end would be nice, so... I guess I'll just kick... all of that stuff. I want that fact that there's a car for Bryson and in the middle of that junk is messing with my day here. So we're gonna figure it out real quick. It's fine. Let's see what switching with the 210-2 is like. The Muy Largo. Doink. Okay, so what we want to do is we just want to punt. Got it. It does move things pretty easy, which is great. I want to punt all that stuff. I want to end up with the Slay Micah cars at the very end. Well, before the... I want the Slay Micah cars before the paperboard cars, but after the... after this Bryson repair track car. There we go. Get those guys kicked. Oh, maybe, hang on, that's the secret. We Dutch drop this guy on top of those guys real quick. That's what we do. Is that uphill through there? It looks uphill through. Oh yeah, it's very uphill through there. It's a bowl. Okay. And so the janky switching begins. It's fine. What are you owing over there? Stop doing the bad.
It's so cheap.
Stop doing the bad.
So cheap.
Jersey's on a cocaine-railed addiction of buying model trains right now, and it's
so cheap.
It's a problem.
Oh, no.
It's a problem for your existence,
cheap.
friendo.
Jersey, what happened to that conversation we had last night?
It went out the freaking
2 nights
window,
ago.
man. I've got a 040, a 280, a GP40, a K27. I mean, I'm gonna snowball out of control.
Jersey has acquired trains on this trip.
You're gonna have to lock the house from the outside.
For real.
Look,
Take his wallet with you too.
Yeah, I really shouldn't have allowed him to get the pull the more money card. Calling his broker. That was the mistake that really did him in. That said, some of the pieces he got actually are really cool. Some of the stuff was decently rare that he'd been searching for a while. So, of the irresponsible model train purchases, they're somewhat responsible, I think. Somewhat. Unlike that. Yeah. Unlike that switching move that just happened, the car is still rolling. It's fine. Bang! Okay, and the player character gets to move one more time today. Get me out of the cab of this thing. I don't want to stare at it. Okay. Oh, no! Out the cab!
You can check out any time you want, but you can never leave.
Pretty much. I've heard that if you b-hop like it's Quake, you run faster. Is that true?
It actually
is. It actually?
We tested it.
That is hilarious. I'm here for that. It's fine. Why is Heist's player character just sitting down at interchange? Well, you see, it had nothing to do with that. Absolutely nothing. Okay, tie that in.
Couplers still coupled?
I don't know. We'll find out.
How do you go back to your player character?
One.
Yes.
So cheap though.
Zero's the fly cam.
I'm gonna message Maddie about this one.
It's a brass Pennsylvania Road Q2.
It's so cheap.
Oh.
The Pennsylvania Railroad. The standard railroad of the world that didn't follow anybody's standards.
Easy.
Hey man, I'm a fan. They just don't do the do.
Yeah. Yeah. The more I look at the engineering stuff, it's like, what? Why?
Yeah, they did some really neat stuff. The wheel slip like setup. Was it the T1s that had it, or was it the Qs that had those? Because they basically did an early Steam era version of wheel slip like prevention stuff, which is crazy. I remember reading about it the one time. I don't remember how it works, but it's like, wait, you sensed the wheel slip and then prevented it on a steam engine? Like, do you know how long it took EMD to figure that crap out on the diesels properly? The GP50 and SD50 would like to know your location.
Yeah, and meanwhile, while everybody is building superpower like Northerns and Berks, here's the Pennsy experimenting with dumb duplexes.
Right.
And steam turbines, because
why not?
Even after Baldwin told them, like, are you sure you guys want? No, you build it, we buy. Oh, okay.
Penzi needs to go to the bathroom to powder their nose, literally.
Pretty much.
I've got 44 cars, 2,000 tons, and the big Chungus is just walking away with it. It is nice to have
downhill. You're fine.
It is downhill. It's nice to have a big choo-choo that can do some stuff. I'm gonna be dropping. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cars for the paperboard to get spotted. So
Okay, so you know how I'm new here?
yes.
I finally figured out how to run this engine, so now what am I hauling?
You need to run light to Silva, which is further east. So drive the direction away from the turntable. You don't have to like change directions. And then you will find some passenger cars in the siding at Silva. And I'll make sure that they're set up for the passengers things. And then you got to stop at every passenger station all the way to Alarka. And then bring the train back down to Bryson for the evening. So you're gonna be running a long westbound passenger train today.
Good way to learn the route.
Yeah, you'll learn the thing. Keep the map up with M. It'll tell you where the really slow speed restrictions are, like 30 and 25. Most of the railroad's good for
35.
35-ish. Some places are faster, but don't push the envelope today. As Jake always tells me about whenever I do sim racing stuff with him, not that we've done that in a while, but he always says, approach the maximum speed you can go from the bottom, not from the top. He said to me as my car was upside down on Eau Rouge for the 3rd time.
Okay, so the on the map, the white number with the circle around it.
Yes, that's a speed.
Okay.
Okay, that frightens me.
All right. I am, FYI, before you leave Dillsboro, Corey, you're going to have to hold at one of the tracks at Dillsboro because I'm coming down with the big westbound freight into the yard right now. I dropped, it's dark. I dropped your cars at the paperboard.
Okay.
So there's 8 cars there for you.
Okay. So we have no parts at Dillsboro, no coal hopper.
I have 2.
And the hopper is fudged.
I have 2. No, I only have 1 boxcar of parts on me, and it's going to Bryson.
Okay, I will be in the right lane as you're coming.
Perfect. Yeah, just sit there at the signal, and I'll run past you. And then the next town you get to is Silva. You'll see your passenger train in the station. Let me make sure I set up your train so that it's loading properly, because that's a little bit more to explain right here, right now. It looks like it is already loaded, set up all the way, and all of the cars are loaded. Love to see it. Yeah, your passenger train is actually full and ready for you, so that's awesome. I'm gonna get into a little air here. It's fine. Just a smidgen air, because I've already put the Santa Fe in the dirt around here. I got the high green. Get that kicked off. Okay, I saw that our other passenger train's made its first dollary dues for the evening, which is exciting.
Don't bin it.
Yeah, for reals.
I am mildly confident.
Yeah, pro tip, watch that curve coming into the west side of Whittier. It's not good for 50.
It's more fun if you use V.
This is
I don't know how
whistle
to
tips
whistle.
with heist.
If you do V, and then drag with the mouse, you basically act like it's a whistle cord.
All right,
Okay,
Scott, I'm leaving.
H.
Scott, I'm leaving Camp 3. Where do you want to meet?
I'll go in the hole at Camp 1, drop my first batch of cars, and let you go by.
All right, sounds good.
I'm using the Connolly Creek Y to turn this decapod right now. Heist, you wanted me to wait here at Whittier?
Yes, yeah, the 3 is going to be coming eventually with a westbound that's probably going to turn into a problem, or an eastbound that's going to turn into a problem at that point, probably.
Gotcha.
Let's see. So I need to drop off these random pieces of crap for Dillsboro. I need to. Do I just re-switch my train here, or do I just deal with it on the line? Because all these cars are gonna get dropped at freaking Whittier anyway. And then there's the Robinson Gap cars, and then the Ella car, which I need to drop at Whittier. And then there's a bunch of stuff for Bryson, and then these Dillsboro cars I need to set out here anyway.
You might as well take care of it here while you're here, anyway.
Pretty much. I have a yard. I might as well use it.
Actually, hold up. I'm in the switch engine for Silva. I'm heading back anyway.
That's true. If you wanna,
I'll just grab onto the rear end and just shove things around.
Yeah, if you want to take care of those, set those Dillsboro cars out and take them to the paperboard with you, I will switch out the other end of this train.
Sounds like a plan.
I think I'm just about
There's
clear.
a car that's ready to go to interchange here at Stenzel Manufacturing, so I'm gonna go in and grab it.
Sure, yeah. If you wanna switch out Whittier while you're waiting, that's fine.
I was actually gonna suggest that. Yeah.
Yeah, let's see. So I need to set over this one car for Ella, and then put the Robinson stuff on top of it. It's fine.
Alright, you should be clear at Camp 1.
Copy that. Clear at Camp 1.
At Sony, every train is moving right now except for a passenger train, which is stopped at something. That's fun. We got all 8 engines in service. That's remarkable how quick we can get stuff going. And I'm so excited to service Robinson and see how it affects things, because everyone says it's where you make the money. I've actually been excited to wait for this day. And our overall reputation's gone up. We're 80% reputation, network service 100% for passenger and freight. Passenger equipment 96%, and safety is a goose egg. So
we don't talk about that.
Surprising no one. It's like golf, right? That's like the thing to do, yeah?
Right.
ES&D hard mode, increased safety rating.
For real. ES&D challenge, impossible. The brain cell. The brain cell!
Actually, I was thinking I was kind of thinking, like, what do we do, like, as, like, keep, like, as the stuff goes along? I was like, man, we should almost, like, if we could get, like, 10 people on, and, like, as soon as you bin it, you get pulled off and, like, quote-unquote, sent for a P-test, and whoever's first next in line goes in and takes your spot, so as slowly you cycle through jobs. So, like,
the extra board.
Yeah, basically, you could be starting doing Silva.
It's not which engineer and conductor are arrested, it's which ones have concluded with their piss test.
Like it.
That is this railroad, the great big rolling wreck, basically. Speaking of.
Oh boy.
Anyway.
Nice.
Really making that early morning tomorrow easier, huh?
Oh yes, you know me. I like to make it as physically fun as possible. In all actuality, Jersey and I were up quite late last night, so you know, it's fine. We'll have no trouble sleeping this eve, I think. So.
I was gonna say just make Jersey drive tomorrow morning, but then I realized that's not enough.
Caboose is driving, thankfully, so I don't have to drive to Cheyenne. Well, very tired, so.
Yeah, you want the ELA cars on the rear end then?
The Slay Micah ones, yeah, if those could be on the end like I had them, that'll make them easiest to drop into that siding there. Okay, all those Bryson ones are set up. Yeah, and then the Bryson, that's perfect. And you're gonna take that one to interchange. Sweet.
I don't know if I will because that hopper is 0%.
Oh.
I don't know if it'll take coal.
Oh, it'll load at 0%. It just will hotbox every 4 seconds on the way there. It's fine.
Oh boy.
It is fine. I've almost got this train put together. Thanks to Dark for helping out with that. Yeah, you got those set out. We'll have the block for Bryson, That's great. We're going to have the block for Robinson, which I'll probably just drop the stuff at Bryson because somebody else will probably be done at Bryson and can probably switch while I run all the way up there. And I have so many cars for Whittier. We upgraded the sawmill some more, and they were just like, oh, so you want all of the cars? Okay, I mean, I probably have 12 or 13 cars for that sawmill at least.
Yay.
So you're not just doing logs to Whittier. Bang. There we go.
I have fixed the way bills on the log cars. Bandon, I don't know what you did up here, but it's fixed now.
What happened is all the log cars ended up at the bottom at once.
Yeah, I don't know how you do that. It's like drop one off, pick one up. You're just like, ooh, a log car. Ooh, a log car.
All the log cars.
Oh, all the log cars.
All right, number 8 is heading westbound into Coe. It looks like I've got clear track all the way to Whittier. And the number 4, yeah, that's our pulpwood. So I'll have to meet with you, Bandan, at some point. Probably Barker's, I guess.
All right.
Oh, I should have set the handbrake.
Are you leaving stuff unsecured?
Yeah.
Do I need to call you by a different name?
We're going the same direction. It's fine. I'll get you.
It's fine. It's fine.
I'll wait for you at Dillsboro number 5.
All right, Corey's underway with his first train. Look at that.
Yay!
He's just riding on the tender. Make sure you hook up the Johnson bar from 100% and you'll go a lot faster.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Just be careful
What is it?
with
45 is fast.
I think the closer to center you go, the faster it is. But you kind of get diminishing returns on power after at about 30%, I think. So.
Yeah. Also, 35 miles an hour. 35 miles an hour, unless posted, is a rule of thumb here.
That's very accurate. And if the curve looks sharp, it is. So.
Yeah. I mean, this bit of track, I do no more than 40 between here and between Sylvan and Dillsboro, but that's just me.
Okay. So all said and done, now that the Dills cars are set out, it's 33 cars, 13 tons. And it's only like a quarter mile long, so not so bad. Yeah, it looks like you're gonna get to Thomas Valley before I get to Barker's. So yeah, you just keep running through, and you're running through straight. So I'll hole up at Barker's here in the siding when I get there.
Sounds good.
And then we'll do the meet. We'll do the thing. Let's see. All right, line me into the hole here. And the other track is lined for the main, so cool. And I'm not doing much speed, but this little squiggle through here isn't marked, but it does go quick. I've put many a thing in the dirt through the squiggly here.
Oh, just on the other side of the tunnel?
Yeah.
Yeah. I usually can do 35 through that, ironically.
Yeah, maybe 35 is the right speed. I've probably just taken it at 40 too many times like an idiot.
I was gonna...
What do you mean I have places to be? Duh.
all I remember how I learned that curve was not rated for 45 was like day 1 or 2 of the game being out and launching Jersey's passenger train through that curve at 45 and derailing the whole thing on the trestle in the tunnel.
God damn it.
Oh my
That
God.
would in fact do it. Yeah.
And I got yelled at a lot because I ruined their reputation.
That's alright. I remember the first time I played Railroder, I ditched Jersey's SDW1 at Silva. Doing 50.
All right, I've done my whistle signals for approaching a meeting point and for stopping at the next station location because I'm about 3/4 mile out of Barker's. And yeah, you're already in Thomas Valley, so. Cool. And Scott is about to go get logs.
Scott's basically done with logs.
And Nick is doing the Railroder dream of just sitting over there waiting for something to do. Hurry up and wait.
Oh, I got stuff to switch out of the mill, looks like.
Oh, that's good. And then passenger train.
There we go.
Passenger train shoved up the hill and has made it to Hemingway now. And the eastbound freight looks like it's boogieing through Bryson right now. So lots of good things happening here. Okay, let's try and not kill ourselves too hard through the switch here. And then I'll pause the recording while I sit in the siding here, because Lord knows this is going to be plenty long of an episode, probably without without waiting for another train sitting here. So we'll catch you in a couple minutes when Bandan and I are doing our meet here. Okay, it looks like Bandan's here at Barker's. And he is schmoovin', and you've only got 8 loads, so I guess most of the loaded cars must have been at the, most loaded cars must be at Silva, I guess.
Is there a passenger train coming my way?
I forgot to reline the switch.
Number 1.
The
Not even a winner.
the number 5 is past Coe, so actually, yeah, you're gonna have to hold here.
Yeah, I'll back into the siding once you're out of it.
Oh, sure. Well, I'm on my way out. Here we go. It's like I forgot who was behind me. Poor Corey with the hot shot fast passengers stuck behind the 210-2 with the drag of all time. It's all right. Thankfully, I don't really need to stop. I should be able to just drop these 2 cars into Slay Micah. Just Dutch drop them. Let me fly over there. Hopefully, there's nothing in there. There probably is. Yeah, in fact, there are 2 cars at Slay Micah. So I'm just going to ramrod these cars in there anyways, and then whoever is dealing with the respots can figure it out. That can be the eastbound's problem to figure out.
Oh.
Somebody get the car mover.
Thank you. Alright, I'm out the siding and I'm in the clear. I'm going to reline it for the main over here so that the passenger train can keep coming.
And I'm backing in the other end.
Perfect.
How many cars and how many tons are you pulling, Heis?
I've got 33 and 1411 right now.
Okay. I think the biggest train I've had on my railroad was almost 100 cars, and it was 5,000 tons.
Oh my god. Yeah, I've not had anything that big yet. We've had like a 50-some car train before. But
yeah, that
not more than that.
Even the Santa Fe was having quite a bit of trouble getting that thing moving.
I believe it.
I think I had somewhere around like 56, and coming up the hill into Dillsboro, the Santa Fe just squatted, so I had to come down with the Emma and tie onto the and nose to nose and help it up the hill.
Sometimes that's what you gotta do. Get into an arguing match with the other locomotive.
Yes.
It was funny. I railfanned a diesel locomotive on purpose for the first time in my life today.
What?
I know, it happened.
Are you dying?
No, I have friends in town.
Advanced high-speed foaming.
Yes, advanced high-speed foaming. We drove down to the Colorado Springs because there's a hobby shop that was closing, so there were deals, and we went and bought some stuff, and we foamed the joint line on the way back. Everyone wanted to railfan, and people had been talking about we should just like go railfan, like Jersey had said that sort of stuff. And I was like,
in number 4, did you reline switch?
Yep, you're clear.
I literally was like, honest to God, guys, I've done a bunch of modern railroad videos at this point and like modern train topics on the channel. And I only have like 2 video clips from my cell phone of trains that I like randomly happened upon in the wild. Like I don't have any pro video of modern train anything. And I was like, maybe, you know, I could go railfanning. We could go railfanning and I could get some actual B-roll that I'm going to use for the channel at some point. And so it was business, but also, yeah, it was fun. We saw a Montana Rail Link engine down here.
Ooh.
It was neat. We were all sitting there staring at it, being like, "What the hell logo? Oh my god!" Jersey picked up on what it was, and it was like, "Oh, that's cool."
Hey Nick, I'm coming back into Whittier. I just gotta shove these cars up the log track real quick.
Okay,
It
I'll
was
hold
extra
for you.
funny 'cause I
Coming
have
up out of the outbound side.
I have the app that tells me like, oh, where's all the heritage units?
Right.
And I saw it around here a few days ago, but it hadn't been updated in a while. And then it just showed up. So I was like, oh, there was a Montana Rail Link SD70 in this area. And then, oh,
there it is. And we caught it.
Yep.
That was neat. A blue train. I haven't seen much blue trains before.
Was it numbered 1?
No, I will unfortunately be dealing with that specific blue train way too much in the very near future. Thanks for reminding me.
Good luck.
Blue train days. The funny thing is, it's probably going to end up facing 491 install 1 because 491's still broken and will be broken through Thomas.
What'd you do?
She broke a leaf spring, so...
Ooh,
you know.
well, that'll do it.
Yeah, it turns out when you pay a mechanical engineer named Heiss to do the math on the spring rigging many moons ago, and it turns out that the railroad was full of crap many moons ago, but learned through experience that they were full of crap and adjusted things that maybe you should follow when the railroad learned and your mechanical engineer said, no, you need to put this kind of spring in it because these ones aren't strong enough. You know, when you're managing that whole rebuild of the entire suspension, like maybe you go get the right springs and not decide to buy what's cheap and easy.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah. I'm so thoughtful and thankful that the museum's management has changed. That was a long time ago and doesn't need to be gone into, but you know, we're putting the right springs in it this time. I just never felt more vindicated when she broke it, and because it wasn't a violent thing. I just got up on the engine and was like, why is she riding weird? And everyone else kind of rode it like, I had Brett swap seats with me, like, can you like double check me? Am I crazy? And I had everyone kind of stare at the suspension with me, and nobody was like, it's for sure broken. I'm like, it feels different. Like, we need to check this over the pit. And we checked it over the pit the next morning, and the band on the trailing truck spring had split above the weld too, not even at the weld. So,
ooh,
yeah, and yeah, I did the math, and those springs are basically rated for about half of what the load is. So it was a matter of time. It turns out when you put a K37 size butt on a K28 rated spring, well...
Oh, no.
Wait, that's another train coming there.
It is. No, that's them switching out at Whittier.
Oh, okay.
Oh, well, I guess they are...
Have another...
No, we're not having cornfield meets at Whittier here. I'm on approach. I'm running through I'm past Thomas Valley, coming around the corner here. And I've got a bunch of cars to drop for you guys, so I lined myself into the yard.
I mean, you could choose violence and just cut off the cars on the fly.
We could do that. This is the ES&D. Let me get a little break going because they're tight. They're closest to me. So the strategy here is get a little break, release it real quick, and then we need to cut right there. Got it.
Oh my god, are you actually cutting them on the fly?
Hell yeah, bud. Hell yeah, bud. What do you think? Okay.
I can't see this.
Well, the cars are doing about 30, so they'll make the switch.
Oh.
Okay.
Next thing we'll be running slip coach service.
well, don't you know that only the proper railroaders do things over in Europe?
That's next episode.
Those silly Americans don't know anything about running a railway.
No, that's just India.
Oh, sorry. Hang on.
Wait, are we getting the Ella car too?
Yes. One of you can switch that out, I'm sure, right?
Goodness. Here we go.
Let's just say when the number 3 gets here, it can take it with it.
Right.
Will it go
my
into the
goodness.
dirt?
Yoink.
I hope so. Pin it.
No, it's doing 30 into the yard. It's fine.
All right, so far. Wow. I won't be going yard speed. I'm gonna highball.
Unfortunately, my other cars look like they still had an air set on them, and they all stopped. So I gotta go get those now. But that's okay. Would have been really cool. But
Here, let them run all the way through.
Okay, I put a handbrake on the last car. I'll kick it off and let you guys just manage it.
Yeah, because it's easier if they're on the nose, on my nose.
Sure. Got your nose.
Well, there's a couple Stenzel cars in the middle of this mess. One for the heating oil place.
I can deal with that. Oh, I see what you're saying. Oh, well.
Who's driving number 8?
That's me.
Are you coming back towards me?
Yep. I gotta grab my cars that are on the main that you're gonna plow into if I don't get them out of your way.
Okay.
Corey's like, oh, seems reasonable. Average day on the ES&DT. It's fine. Bang. Yeah, these guys had way too much of a set on them still. Okay, next stop, Bryson. And I'm gonna dump those cars at Bryson and then take the stuff up to Robinson to get that starting to load. Let's see. Can I up Robinson already? Because we've had it for a day, or do I need to service it once? No, we gotta service it once. Yeah.
Oh.
You have to do 3? Oh my god, so we're gonna be stuck at the baby level for a bit. That's alright.
It's 3 services to up at 1 level and 5 to up at 2.
Alright, well, we'll get there.
See, once a week. So it's
Don't do the math. Don't do the math. It'll be a while. Welcome to recording games for YouTube instead of playing them for fun. It's a very slow progression. It's fine.
It's okay, I'll just come stay with you for 2 weeks and just...
We'll just grind it out. Look, we unlocked the entire railroad and we did not film any of it. Sorry, viewers.
No, we did not. We'll not go around. It's like, oh look, the safety rating's back to 100. Oh, look at that. Everything's tier 5. Oh wow, how'd that happen?
How did all that happen?
Why does Scott look like a zombie?
I've done nothing but play Railroder for the last 3 days.
Yeah.
Just do a live stream LAN party type thing.
That would be fun.
Yeah, it's just 24/7 Railroder when after Mark's done with work.
I would love to. I've been thinking about this. I know that it's a challenge that many content creators like to do, of doing a 24-hour live stream, and maybe we do that as the fall season comes in. We do a 24-hour ES&DT stream.
Oh no!
It would be a problem.
Oh.
If all the engines are still running after 24 hours, my word.
If any engine is running after 24 hours.
What would you even do in 24 hours?
Well,
You would play so many days.
You would play. I mean, on average, it seems to me that like a fast day on this length of railroad with this many people is like 2 hours, and a kind of average day is a bit more like 3. So you figure you play, a week worth of in-game time.
You see, but for something like that, I feel like you'd have to have some sort of end goal. But you have the biggest engine in the game.
Oh, that's true.
But
we could unlock more parts of the railroad.
We could unlock.
You could do that. But I'm just saying.
24 hours to get red marble.
I'm just saying.
That's probably doable.
You could, because there are models out there. We could mod in a big boy.
Is the big boy modded in? I know the Allegheny's been modded in, but
it's not an Allegheny. We've had
it's an yes. We've been over this last week.
We did go over this last week, but 7 days have happened since then.
No, but we have theories on articulation. We have theories on how to do it.
Wasn't the problem like
getting the coupler to follow?
No. Oh no, I meant with the like. We started the big boy, but
I don't know who started. Someone started a big boy somewhere. I don't know where it went or how it went, but
there was shortcomings and there was a lot of
ground
to be made up.
I don't know anyone with a big boy model though, so there's other more important things being worked on.
Yeah, the big boy, I mean, it's silly. I mean, it's the meme, right? But like, it doesn't really matter for
24 hours of Derail Valley
really funny
multiplayer.
20.
VR.
I heard some of y'all tried a bigger session of that earlier today, and I didn't really hear how it went.
It didn't.
It didn't. Okay.
No.
It got to the point they're like, oh, message the dude, and then the dude didn't message back, and then everyone went their separate ways.
Single tier.
And I think you were already on your Jersey spending adventure road trip. So
Yeah. Yes. That sounds about right.
Yeah.
We were by the time that we heard that you guys are trying things, we were already on our way to Colorado Springs, basically. So.
Yeah.
Hey,
time moves 2 hours behind here.
Hey, Jersey, you want to hear the bad news?
What's the bad news?
I'm entering train show season.
Oh, don't. Oh, no.
Everyone's wallet became in danger.
I already bought one stupid thing from you this year. Technically.
Yeah, but
you.
there's gonna be more.
Yeah, I know, and I'm scared.
I mean, I'm supposed to be getting a list of live Steam FN3 at some point.
What?
Oh no.
I don't do FN3. I'm safe.
Yeah, but the oh no's from the rest of the server.
Yeah. I don't know. I watched my friends tootle around with their FN3 live Steam. Last time we ran 3 live Steam engines on the head of the ES&D silliness that was there. And I don't like, it's so cool, but it is so kind of persnickety and a lot of work for FN3 size. I don't know if I'd do it or not, but perhaps if the right thing came up, I could be tempted. But you know,
I don't know if I
would have chosen the UK that do an O.
I don't know if for something like that I'd want to do actual live Steam.
right?
I have a Glenbrook in FN3, and that's enough.
That's a gorgeous engine.
It really
So are you
is.
dropping anything at Ella, or are you gonna blast through?
I'm blasting through, so
I have
I'll
the
get out of
I'll
your,
Dove Island for you.
I'll get out of your way. So yes.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, you're coming out at okay, yeah, Gov, and there's already a passenger train here, so yeah, if, I'll try and meet you at Gov Island as quick as I can.
All right.
Hey, Bandit,
Hey,
when you get to Silva, split the cars in half so we have like an A set and a B set. So
Okay.
even if there's empties there, like leave them in the half so that we don't have like a 16 set and an 8 set. If you get what I'm getting.
Well, we figured it out.
Make it 12 and 12.
We figured it out last time that the paperboard needs a lot more than Parsons Tannery does.
Well, yeah. So the way bills break out differently. I hold on.
But I don't know if we want to just A set and B set, like, and then swap them every day is the thing. That was what we talked about and why we made this a job, is that the pulpwood train just runs the pulpwood cars, brings the empties back, the paperboard switcher spots them, respots them, whatever, blah, 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 and you just have a queue of loads there, like, rather than having a dedicated set that should unload and be swapped with another, because you'd have to run 2 pulpwood trains in a day.
Correct.
In order to swap them every day.
So we need 4 cars a day for Parsons, and we need
it's like 7. I think.
cars a day for paperboard. And I think what we had. Well, the big issue is there's like 8 cars. Bandit has like 8 cars now, and there's like 16 cars there. So that's what I was saying. We need to make sure that we split it up evenly, so we're cycling out the correct amount every day.
Yeah, so if I take 12 back and leave the 4 the empties and drop off the 8 loads, that'll give us 2 sets of 12, and that's a full tannery and paperboard.
Yeah.
All right.
That works. Filled them up pretty good, so.
Yeah, I think we've been doing a little over because trying to figure out the exact thing has been a smidge obnoxious.
They're both almost full with their backlog, so.
Perfect.
But then it'll be easy for the next cycle. Uh-oh. Oh, all right.
It looks like here in Whittier, there are a couple of cars that are probably going to be ready for interchange today. Should I hang out, see if they decide to flop over, or do you want me to send this thing back east?
I mean, you and the 3, when you guys get together, you need to do a little handoff. So,
Okay.
yeah. Wait until the 3 gets there, and then you can take whatever goes. Let's see if we can get a real saw-by. You're rolling. If I can keep you from stopping, I will have succeeded. I'm giving it I'm like wide open at 10% right now.
Oh, we totally made it.
Beautiful. And the signal even started to change. I'm doing 56 mile an hour in a 210-2. I'm going to go in the dirt so hard if I do not put some brakes on.
We're going to have a cornfield meet with a passenger train here if people aren't careful.
Oh, you left Whittier. Hi there.
The 2 passenger trains are coming to say hello to each other on a single track.
Oh,
Who
jeez.
has what?
That's Corey that's running westbound right now.
Is there not a passing track up ahead?
There is not.
No.
Nope.
Yeah, you guys
All
are.
right, I'll.
One of you has to
I'll
back
go
up.
first.
Okay.
So if a train leaves Whittier at 5:40 going 30 miles an hour, and a train leaves Ella at 5:20 going 35 miles an hour...
Bandan the math
Well, they-
professor hath arrived.
I
We
could
got
have
no
passed it
choice!
up.
2 miles back, 1 mile ahead!
I could have passed it up. That was the perfect situation.
It's perfect.
You want to wait a little bit so I can get out of the way from you, man? Or are you doing some switching up there?
All right. Well, I'm gonna pause the recording for a minute just to save on a little time and because I need to tinkle. So I'll be right back. I'm gonna AI my train for a minute, and we'll go from there. All right, guys. The first train leaving Bryson, dedicated for Robinson Gap.
Watch your speed.
Watch your speed. Oh God.
Oh my god! Okay.
I almost house tracked. I almost roundhoused myself.
I shouldn't have said anything. It
You
was
shouldn't have said
so
anything.
funny.
I definitely would have put
so
this thing in the dirt
funny.
on the turntable lead. That would have been fine. Anyway, I'm the only one on the west end of the railroad right now. Yeah, goodness. Are we connected up to... We're connected up to Brooks, but Brooks is just a passing track, huh?
Yeah.
So there's no real reason there.
What's funny is if you teleport to Almond, it's all there. There's no track.
Interesting.
It's like that for the rest of the railroad.
Isn't Almond the end of what was originally going to be the railroad? Before they did the big extension update?
No, it was a Larka, I believe.
Oh, interesting. Well, that would have made sense. It's a junction, so...
John Deerboy, where are you at?
I am holding at Ella / switching cars out with Shift R. Waiting for the passenger.
Say that again!
John Deerboy just continuing to be the strongest set of arms on the railroad.
I still taste the burger I had for dinner.
Well, I'm glad that all of my viewers get to know that you had a tasty burger.
It's imperative that they know.
This is a tasty burger.
Where did you guys go?
Smash burger, not Big Kahuna burger. A big
Maybe
Kahuna.
the viewers would have known that, wanted to know that.
It's true.
Dark, I'm shoving out of the paperboard, so hold at interchange, and I'll let you know when I'm clear.
Will do.
All the trains are at Whittier, as far as I can tell.
Hi.
Everybody's there.
Hello.
And poor Corey has returned on his little oopsie and is running to Ella next.
Yeah, I had to go use the restroom while I was in the hole, so...
That's fine. That's the strategy
all
in this
good.
game.
Oh, look at that. The depot here at Ella has an interior. That's cool.
Oh, neat. It's fun.
I just walked through it unintentionally.
All right, here comes a 30. We got 20 grand, but I'm assuming most of that's a loan because that's how this railroad operates.
We have a interest payment coming up.
We do. In a day and 15 hours, we owe 16 grand. It's fine. It's fine. I told you not to sign up for the credit card.
Listen, it had a picture of a train on it. I got excited.
It was 30% interest.
It's fine. And we're actually almost at our max loan amount. So yeah, we can only take another 1774 out.
More loans, more debt.
No.
So we'll pay our loan payment and then take more loans out and then buy another engine or something.
What don't you have?
Well, if we have this doesn't tell me what kind of engines are. We have the 260, the 460, the Atlantic, the Mikado, the Pacific, the Decapod, the 080, and the 210-2. So we don't have a Burke.
You should
All right, Doc, you're clear to come out.
You should get the
Okay.
the Wary Mary 280.
The which one?
The H9, the C68.
Oh, the modded C68, the big one.
Oh, that thing's a
That's
beast.
That's
The
my
big choo-choo.
dedicated Robinson power.
How much is that one?
I don't know.
30-something thousand. I think 32 or 35,000.
It's 29.7.
Never mind.
It's fine. We're doing a 30 around this 25.
That's about the same price as the L78, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, but the L78 is...
It's a time. It's fine.
Yeah.
This 210-2 running around this curve right now.
I
It
tried,
reminds me of home.
I
Sailing Queen Mary in the bathtub.
I tried sewing that off on a live stream before I came out here. On the day it came out, the L78, and the guy came on, and you know, he said he was gonna do updates, but
Thank you.
Well, but if he's gonna do updates and he's gonna make it better, then you know that's all we can really ask for at this point, right? They, honest to God, from what I've heard and seen on some of the models, that the Railroder team themselves have done that. So, I'm all worried and was a butthole for nothing. Well, not for nothing, but didn't need to be as much of a butthole as I was. But anyway, it's exciting to see people actually care and try to get something, get things a little better. And now that I understand the game better too, like the interiors, for me personally, I don't really like playing first person in this game. It doesn't seem to get me much. So, but that's why it's fun to simulate the whole railroad. The logistics puzzle is what I find enjoyable, and then of course running the ES&DT with all y'all morons. Sorry, as we said, distinguished idiots, as JD is still tagged up as.
Distinguished idiots. Amazing.
We can't be doing that poor. Mark's got his own secretary now.
It's true. Secretary Jersey.
I distribute the packing peanuts.
He is the keeper of the peanuts.
Well, he needs to keep it.
That's a good chunk
Model
of
Railroad
cheese.
habit.
Yeah.
Shut up! Don't call me out.
So are these the regular packing peanuts, or are these the ones that dissolve in water?
They're the edible kind.
Yeah,
I
the
guess
water
those
dissolving
dissolve in
kind. So if it rains, it's a bad payday.
Poor
Aren't those circus
poor
peanuts?
Westerner. I don't know if he's ever actually gotten a packing peanut. It's not like we ship him in watertight mail.
Okay, but I'm just saying it would be egregiously funny to start sending people packing peanuts.
You know my fear of the post office. Do you think I would actually do that?
Wait. You're afraid of the post office?
No, I'm not afraid of the post
He's
office. I
allergic.
hate the post office.
He's allergic. He has to take a bunch of pills, and then he gets in his car, drives down, has to cover his mouth and nose, runs in,
Sure.
kind of mimes it all out.
What he said.
Yeah, that.
I didn't realize this thing has Southern gear.
Yeah, it's a Southern engine.
Is it? They had 210-2s?
Yeah, the SS
Yeah.
class.
It is a Southern Class SS,
Cool. Neat. Super sport.
and
Super
the way
sweet.
too big way too big for this line.
For real. It's fine.
They tried to take an MS, like 4501, early Mikado, down this line, and they noped out before they even reached Silva.
Wow. So which end of the Railroder map is the connection? Is it does it connect all the way, or is one end the true end?
It connects on the Silva end.
So the Silva end is the connection to the main line on which we must restore and run things on.
No,
Yeah.
not exactly.
Okay.
Are you asking about like in the game or in real life?
In real life.
Oh God, no! The Murphy branch goes all the way up to almost Asheville. And all the way down to Murphy. Murphy, you have an interchange with the L&N. Close to Asheville, you tie in with the Southern Main Line. So if you kept going further south from Andrews, you'd hit Murphy, for which the branch gets its name, and then you interchange with the L&N, and then you could go up, and you hit Asheville, and then oh my God, you have to send the train down Saluda Grade. Oh no, or up, down, up. I don't know.
We will not be performing anything a cappella. It's fine.
Wait, will that sound get us copy strike?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
Need to ask
Hold on.
whoever runs the Grand Trunk channel. Are
Hold
you
on.
monetized? And if so, why?
Hold on.
Oh boy.
I mean, it's short enough that it probably shouldn't flag. I think anything under 5 seconds is technically fair.
Yeah, I think that's the thing. I've gotten away with under 5.
Oh, the switch is a 15. Got it. Yoink.
Did you ban it?
I was gonna say you didn't find out the hard way again, did you?
No, I saw it on the map. Whole branch is a 15. All right.
Oh boy, I could. Oh no, not yet. Never mind.
We're first train up to Robinson here now on the ES&DT.
Excuse me.
Sponsored by Burp.
Sponsored by Jersey's dinner from earlier.
Sponsored by Jersey Burger.
Jurger.
Ew.
You've had the Jat, but now you've had the Jurger.
Oh God.
Jersey burger, yes.
The flange squeal on this curve is pretty icky. Okay, so cross that, shimmy around here. I've been to Robinson before, and I've picked up cars here once or twice on, I think, the AM and W. But it's the first time on my railroad, which is kind of exciting.
I
Where's
like
Robinson at?
It's up northwest of Alarka. It's the newest location we've unlocked. You'll get very near it. You're gonna run to Alarka and then you're gonna back down to Bryson afterwards, because that's where the train lives for the night. So you'll see where the branch starts, at least when you get over this way. I do have to
Are
say
you in number 8?
I'm in number 8. Yes. All right, let's see. Got R1, R2, and S1. I don't know how the tracks lay out here, so I guess I'll find out.
So your inbound empties are those 2 stub end tracks way to the north. The S1 is going to be right up against its nipple.
Oh, that's the one I have to Dutch drop into really crazy like.
And
Okay.
uphill.
Yep, oh, been there, done that, got the t-shirt. Alright, let's not KO the new 210-2.
You're no fun.
You have to send John Deerboy back up with 3 to tow you back.
I want to be on the other end of the railroad by then.
First car delivered, and it was an uphill Dutch drop.
Nice.
Sweet. All right,
God, these
so
empties are still rolling. It's funny.
Heist, am I taking everything that the 3's got here?
That would make
Taking
the
it
most sense, and then the 3 can run back to Bryson. Where do we want to keep the 3?
Bryson.
Wasn't
could use the switch
wasn't
there.
3 gonna be the Bryson
3
switcher?
would be pretty good.
Let me see what I wrote down. Did that make sense? I have 2 switchers of whatever flavor. So yeah, one would be Bryson and one would be the paperboard. So yeah, send the 3 back. It can take the car back to Ella that needed to go.
Gotcha.
I don't know if these are gonna roll far enough past me.
All right, 3. I've got you lined. Well, assuming you don't get going
Huh?
here by the 7.
No. I'll go in the engine house. How's that sound?
That works. That works.
I don't know if these guys are gonna keep rolling. How steep of a hill? It's decently steep. Oh, but they're not gonna. That ain't not happening. Ain't no way. Yeah, the first car made it halfway over the switch. I didn't realize that I couldn't really drop from anywhere else, so should have dropped closer. And if I run into the straight track, then I don't have to do a crazy sad curve situation. So we'll do that.
Number one, I'll hold in Dillsboro Yard while you come through.
Okay, that's fine.
Got
I
him.
was gonna hold that Towie for you, but that works.
All right, 7. I've got you lined into the engine house. 3. Come on, follow him in. I've got you lined into the. I guess it would be the easternmost yard track.
Roger that.
Stop short of the switch behind my train, cut your power off, and I'll just back down and grab those interchange cars.
Sounds good.
Glad you think so. I'm just winging it.
I'm just doing what I'm told, man.
That's a dangerous game in this bunch.
Oh, I didn't
Yeah,
get
but,
that.
but we pay him with packing peanuts, so he's actually being smart with his energy.
Well, I've tried
Well,
2
this is
Dutch
more
drops up
complicated.
this, and
I've also been conditioned to do as I'm told, so.
well, it's true. I don't know if I want to do. I can't run through that crazy curve and Dutch drop. If these tracks were more set up a little bit more conducively to my shenanigans, this would be easier.
Wait. What
Well,
are
if
you doing?
somebody would just build a Y there at Alarka Junction.
Oh, we're working on it. The cars are there.
What?
We delivered the cars
You
yesterday.
Heist, you could have done something crazy and run to Brooks and run around the thing.
Well, there's a run around here, but like running around is like a lot of work. Dutch dropping is
Oh.
significantly more funny.
Running around does not get us views.
That's not even it. Like, I literally just hate doing actual prototypical switching because it just takes forever. Okay.
That's right.
Okay.
There is some fantastic Pennsylvania Railroad film shot on the S&L branch that ran out of Lewistown,
Believe
and
in
it's
you.
got in the 50s. Out at the end of this branch, Penzie crew having to do a flying switch to get cars around the train at the end of the line.
I think I've seen that. I just Dutch
pretty
dropped
great.
those cars there, so you're welcome, everybody.
Oh my god, it worked.
It did. So, do the Robinson cars? Is there something special about the way they load, or do they?
So you'll spot them there, and then the mine crew, quote unquote, just gravities them down to the tipple and then off into that little yard there on the south side.
So we'll just like jump time, and the cars will be at the yard.
Well, I was
Yeah.
just say you can do that, or you can just say forget it and just pick up the loads tomorrow.
That too.
It takes like 10 minutes per car to load, I think, at max capacity.
Oh, yeah.
Too far, 3.
We'll just run him. It's fine. All right. Well, I'll just run back to Bryson. Then if no one else has reached Bryson with a switch engine, I will just switch out the cars that I just kind of ditched in the yard, I guess.
Switching with the large lad. This ought to be good.
Well,
those industry tracks are ready for it.
That's what I got, man. It's always hilarious anytime we go into some of the display tracks at the museum. We got some 30-pound no tie plate, like itty bitty couple tracks, and it's like we're bringing the 55-ton center cab in it, and it's like,
oh no,
this is a little scary. Every time.
I recall reading a article somewhere where somebody was doing some switching with a 210-2, and they ended up having to use and they ended up derailing, and when they put it back on, they're like, nope, we're gonna pull out the pole.
Yeah, seems wise. Switching with something this big, far from ideal.
John Deerboy, do you want to pull the boxcar to Ella, or do you want to push the boxcar to Ella?
I'm gonna shove through my tender to Ella. That'll be easier to drop in the track.
Okay, so I need to push this out for you.
Yes.
I'm trying to find the right independent brake set that gets me happy on this grade, and much like the real thing, it's just very much like, a little more, a little less, a little more, a little less.
All right, let's get out of Whittier.
Hello, is this still downhill? Yeah, it is. So somebody had told me, it might have been New Jersey, that they simulated the curves biting you and slowing you down, and I'd believe that now because I've got my independent released and I'm going downhill and holding 15 mile an hour on this curve right now.
Yeah, they did it in some form or another.
That's actually pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's not something I've operationally noticed before. But
hey, Mark.
Yeah.
Unless there's a passing track somewhere between us.
There's one at Hemingway, so I'll meet you there.
Okay.
Glad you're paying attention. You got it figured out. You're doing pretty good. Have you run out of coal or water yet? Probably not. Probably not with that thing.
Okay.
But coal, I'm okay. Water's gone. Locomotive exploded. ES&DT.
Over 6,000 gallons of water.
Oh yeah, you'll be fine. I was gonna say, I think the passenger trains can all do a run, and we service our power before we put it away for the night on this railroad, so shouldn't be that big of a deal.
That's surprising.
Hey, Nick,
I know. Some of the stuff we operationally do is somewhat smart.
Nick, I'm coming through Barker's right now, so how about we meet at Thomas Valley?
Okay, that works, because I've got work at Wilmot.
Sorry about screwing you with that.
That's all good.
You know how it is, railroad. Whole 9 yards.
Oh, you know.
I feel like Wilmot always becomes whoever has to do this next.
Wilmot is just so small, and there's no good way to switch it going the one way. So I Dutch dropped those cars in there, but it's like, okay, but there's not space to. Did I stop the? I don't remember what I did with those cars. Did I put a brake on them and stop them? I think I did. Did I just let them hit and go in the dirt? I don't remember. No, I stopped them. Look at me being a good kid. It's like I have no memory of this place.
Typically, when I get cars for Wilmot, I'll send them to Whittier, and then just let whatever
have the Whittier switcher
I've got running drop them down, or that, yeah.
Right. When we get one more engine, we'll basically have a dedicated Whittier Ella and limit switcher probably.
Get a C46.
Oh my god, it's the WWE.
What? We're steel chairs now, or?
Oh, Wilmot, Whittier, and Ayla.
Oh.
Oh yes.
I'm a nerd. I'm sorry.
Is the logo a steel chair? Like,
It could be. It
Oh,
should
there we-
be.
our
You know exactly what's going in my head and why I can't say it on stream.
Yeah,
Or on recording.
oh, is this? I know. Oh, yeah.
Oh my god, with the steel
With
chair!
a steel chair!
Dong!
That was Leighton Moreland that came up with that idea, and it was just delightful. Jackbox is a time. It's fine.
Oh yeah.
We should play that
Jackbox
again
is fun.
sometime. That stupid game.
Tis. Alright, we're gonna...
Whoa.
How's that burger tasting for you, bud?
Yep. It's a good burger.
Alright, I've parked here. Don't look at it, Mark. Don't look at it. Don't look at it. Don't look at it.
Don't look at what?
Don't look at it. I'm not looking at it.
Oh,
It's better for everybody if we don't look at it. Look at that.
Don't-
No.
Look at
don't
that
look at
Pacific
that.
with that
Don't
big,
look at that. No.
the big passenger train. And the telegraph in the way. It's fine. So, Corey, when you get to this end of the railroad, you're gonna be careful. You're gonna be running through the siding because that was a ding dong. So you're gonna take a switch. You want to make sure you're doing probably 25 or 30 when you meet me. But when you get to Alarka, you have to reassign your cars to go back, which I'll show you how to do when you get there.
Now, do we want to run round trips or just halfway with passenger trains? I don't remember.
So passenger trains, I usually just have them trade ends. So if you made it to Silva, drop your cars and take your engine back to Dillsboro and get it serviced, and you're done.
Okay.
Or you've got the siding at Thomas Valley, both ends.
No.
Back up, Connolly.
Love that. That's fun. Yeah, so when you get to Alarka, you're going to want to control...
Oh my god.
You're going to want to
Bless you.
sneeze as physically loud as humanly possible.
I'm sorry. I can't control that.
Are you just stopping there? Oh, you have to stop here for passengers anyway. Okay, control click your one of the passenger cars and go to the passenger tab, and you can see the passenger stations that you're assigned to. When you unload everyone from Hemingway, it'll automatically clear off. And so what you want to do when you get to Alarka is you want to select all the stations that are not Alarka, and then click that little copied to coupled button that's at the bottom below the tick boxes, and that'll set up the cars so that they're all ready to go back the other way.
I'm control clicking, but it's not doing anything.
Control left click on one of the passenger cars. It should bring up a menu about the car. Does it not?
Or right click.
Oh, okay,
hit
gotcha.
inspect.
gotcha.
Yeah, and then passenger, and you should see. Yeah. Cool. Anyway, back to Bryson for me. I need to spot the repair parts for the wreck that I made of myself.
Don't we get like 4 new cars tomorrow?
I think the rest of the repair parts cars are coming in. Someone who was saying Dills is out of repair parts, which is a day that ends in Y. So, welcome to the ES&DT. We have 5 repair parts boxcars. We have more than half as many repair parts boxcars as we have locomotives. It's fine. Anyway, I'm going to pick the recording back up when I get back to Bryson to do my switching. Okay. So we just heard the radio call as we were chatting about all things railway preservation, everything with our friends here. Baby's first derailment. Which car's in the dirt? You put? You're Corey. Corey, you spilled their fine whiskey. Their whiskey is spilled all kinds of all over the table. They're gonna have to pull their wine glass stem out of their eye.
Oh.
Okay, so if you press Control 0, it'll put your player character in the cab. Although I guess you're already on their tender. That's fine. Run out of the cab, go run up to the cars that are in the dirt, and then Shift R on them until they re-rail. And it'll tell you that they've been re-railed. That one looks like it's on the track still. It looks like you need to get the 3 yellow boys are the ones that are the problems.
Yeah, those aren't so too pretty.
Yeah, Shift R on the car. There you go. To the next one. Baby's first derailment, everybody. Here we sit.
Shift R on the car.
Shift R on the car. Yes. And then you have to hook the air back up because the air is separated on the cars, some of them. So look between them. And then the easiest thing to do is to shift click the glad hands. And that'll automatically mate up and open up everything for you. So just the end of the hose. Shift click the end of the hose.
No. You make the new guy do it the prototypical way.
Well, it's a pain in the butt.
That's why you make the new guy.
He's still sitting here with the dial tone in his head right now, so.
I'm shift clicking and it's not working.
Shift
Oh,
R.
I got that sound effect too.
Did you re-rail it all the way? It might not look like it's. It might look like it's on the track, but it might not be.
It says it's
Okay.
It doesn't say it's derailed any.
Yeah, I can't click on those glad hands either. That's goofy.
Oh,
Are they actually knuckled in properly, or
This
do they
side
just
work.
look like you're knuckled in?
That side worked, but the other side didn't. I don't know. You'll have to look and see what your air looks like. But yeah, we're gonna go back to the conversation we're having, and we're almost done with the episode. We're switching, but we're friends doing friend stuff, and we're just having fun playing trains. And sometimes it's nice to play the game and not just record everything. So we're getting a little enjoyment out of this too. Don't worry, it's not all about the content. So. We'll see you in just a couple minutes. Okay, yeah, so Corey was a little confused about where to go in the yard. His first day on the railroad. Very understandable. But it was fortuitous that he was lined in that way because we just told him just back the whole darn shooting mess into the repair tracks here. So yeah, you're gonna go all the way up to the left. So easy there, cowboy. Slow her down. There you go. Yep.
It's like they're gonna fix them anyway.
They're gonna fix them anyway. Might as well bin them again on the repair track. I mean, of the places to derail, that's fine. The passengers are like, but the station's over there. Yeah, it's fine. That's where you get to live. That should be fine. If I hover over locations, Bryson, engine service, repair track. Yeah, if you get a little more right in there is fine. And that'll repair the last 4 cars in the train. And the first 2 cars are kind of fine, so. Yeah, just cut off there. I cut you off. And then you'll come up to the lead here and get coal and water and be done for the day, like I am. So, anyways, guys, this has been a fun one. Corey's first time on the railroad after punning us to death on streams. So great to have you as part of the ES&DT. 8 trains, the first train to Robinson, big engines. We can actually run the 5 on the passenger trains again. After I thought the 2 was going to have to handle it, which thankfully never actually came to fruition, really. And lots of good times with friends. And we'll be continuing again, of course, next week. So, as always, and everybody, thank you so much for watching. We'll catch y'all next time. We're going to get this stuff serviced up, stuffed in the roundhouse, and hopefully fixed. Because Lord knows we need more repair parts. So, thanks for watching, everybody. Bye!
Bye.